Rocketman is the Elton John musical biopic film starring Taron Egerton and directed by Dexter Fletcher, and obviously tells the story and life of Elton John, because that's what the movie's about. I enjoyed this film a lot. This was a lot of fun. I'm gonna compare a little bit of this to Bohemian Rhapsody just because it's the most recent biopic music film, so I'm going to, but I'm allowed to. It's my channel. I do what I want. But yeah, in terms of which one is better, Rocketman way better than Bohemian Rhapsody. If you see my Bohemian Rhapsody review, I have a lot of problems with it and just how generic and average the whole plot is, just how predictable it is. It has good things in it, but really generic plot. This one does have Rocketman does follow the similar music biopic plot line. It does follow those beats, but what helps it really stand out is going to those fantasy musical moments throughout the film. That's when the film really shines. That is when just elevates itself to a whole nother level. Just going into musical numbers, going into fantasy sequences, to tell certain parts, to do through montage parts. It works really well. Taron Egerton's performance, my gosh, the man has amazing singing chops. I kind of got that from the movie Sing, but seeing what he's capable of in this, he's just wow. I wanted to do another musical, not necessarily something like Rocketman, but full-fledged movie musical, something like that. I think he'd be really good in that, and just not just that, but the emotional range that his character goes throughout this film is definitely his best performance I've seen him give. He is fantastic in this, definitely Oscar worthy. I hope that he stays in the running throughout the rest of the year because it's June now, so it's gonna be iffy if it does, but I think it will. He does a great job. He is the sole reason to go see this film. Just he's great. Buy the soundtrack; it's fantastic. As I have said before, it does kind of follow the standard music biopic plot line that is pretty relevant throughout these kinds of films. Just going from their childhood to wherever the film is in recent times, seeing their highs, their lows, when they do drugs, when they get off of drugs, the rise of stardom. And it's we have seen it before, and part of me was a little bit irked that it's why do we have to go with this? But again, it's because of the fantasy musical take it does on it and Dexter Fletcher's direction that it works way more. It works a lot better. And just because of that, it's a much more enjoyable film. And it's it is so much fun. There are just several times I just wanted to jump up and sing and dance along with it just because the high energy the film has is great, and I loved it. As for all the other performances, everyone else was great. Jamie Bell as Elton John's co-writer for songs and friend. He was great in it. He had a couple of music moments here and there, and he was really good. Bryce Dallas Howard as Elton's mom. She was also really good. Forgot the guy's name that played his manager. Forgot what his name is. He did a great job. Wish I remember his name. Picture of him. But yeah, for the musical sequences, they were done really well. Way better than most of the Disney musical live action remakes they've done. You can quote me on this. Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin, standing, singing, this is the most that we can do in a musical number. And then, Rocketman has this. So, yeah, the amount of energy and just life that are in these musical numbers and the different variety of how it's all done is really well. I love it. It's Great Showman. Great Showman had again, plot kind of standard. We kind of see that the musical numbers just give the film so much life. Same with Rocketman. The musical numbers just make the film stand on its own and elevate it to a different position from any other music biopic films that are out there. And again, besides Taron Egerton's performance, the direction of this film with the musical numbers was genius. I loved it. I was surprised. I really enjoyed Rocketman. I love musicals and I love just seeing the direction that this took, and I had a really fun time with this. Taron Egerton, give him the Oscar, guys. Come on. I'm gonna give Rocketman an 8 out of 10. I had a lot of fun with this movie. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend it. Taron Egerton, it's the like just because of his performance, just go see it. Buy the album afterwards. It's just like you're gonna have a fun time with it. Subscribe to my channel so that way you guys can get more reviews and like share, subscribe, all that cool stuff. I really gotta figure out an outro. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.